Hi, team. This is George. Appreciate all the hard work and effort you're putting in on the discussions. I wanted to kind of talk about our Group A and Group B synthesized discussions because some very powerful points are coming up. Because you've already probably noticed that as a project manager, you are also a leader. For me, that term is interchangeable quite a bit. It may be different for others, but no matter how you look at it, the project manager has to take on a lot of leadership roles. It has to take on the leadership role, and within that leadership role, they have some very big responsibilities. And I want to kind of touch on a couple of them specifically from the discussions that we've been having here. And one of them is on the silos. I'm in the wrong one here, sorry. The first one from Group A, I wanted to talk about the brainstorming, because brainstorming is a very powerful tool. Now, something happens in brainstorm sessions. I have been lucky enough to be able to lead many of these sessions with a few high-powered teams. And leading high-powered teams is a bit different than leading a normal team. And from that perspective, what I mean is you have to be very prepared. You have to be incredibly prepared. And you also have to be willing to do a little more give and take with the people there. It's more of a partnership, but you still have to be the strong leader that ties everything together. A normal team, a lot of times you spend a lot of your time and energy trying to draw out all this information, but within these high-powered teams, I like to think of it like a Wild West movie where you have a wagon and you have 20 horses pulling the wagon, and you're just kind of holding the reins. You could feel all the power with the team because there's a lot going on. So you have to be willing to just be more of a guide rather than the person trying to lead and pull that information out with the high-powered team. That's kind of the big difference that I have noticed in my experience. And the other one that I wanted to talk about was the silos. Part of your leadership ability, or part of your leadership duties, I should say, as the uh, team leader, the project manager, is to create that environment where there is cross-sectional reaching out and working between different organizations and departments. So there aren't silos. Silos can destroy your project really quickly, especially if you have a group of high-powered folks all from different silos. If you don't get them working cohesively, you're going to actually cement those silo walls a little bit more, and that's very easy to do. And one of the biggest things that I use when I do that and have everybody in the same room is I make sure first that I don't always choose to respond or ask questions to my favorite silo, because we all have them. We tend to connect more with some people than others. And what I do as the leader is I encourage, so let's say one person here starts a discussion, I'll ask some person over here to engage directly with the other person from the other silo. So this naturally happens. So, and one other thing that you have to watch out for is that you don't create just one large silo. So you want everything more as a flattened array network, as I like to think, where we're all working together. We have our individual pieces, but we're a connected array that's been flattened out. The big piece for this, be able to do this, is the leadership, and that is engaging everyone and keeping everyone accountable. And on high-powered teams, especially high-powered teams, helping them keep each other accountable in a positive way, because you don't want it turning really quick into a competition within the team, because that can be tough and that can break things apart really quickly and cement those silos once again. So that's just been my experience. I wanted to share it with you. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to some more discussions.